Spotlight. I'm coming to you live from Brook, Indiana. It's about 20 minutes from Rensselaer, and these have been busy days. We just got back from Maine. The next day or 2 days later, headed up to the studio, spent the night, and from there headed up towards Hammond, Indiana. At a funeral there today, and and then my wife's got some sort of poison sumac or something. Oh, we had to take her to the ER tonight, and so it wasn't looking too good for doing a live stream tonight. But here I am. It's after 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, I believe, and this is Saturday. I don't know, the 11th, something like that. I think it's the 11th. I don't know. It could be the 12th. But anyway, all right. So this is part 3 in our series on the Rapture Puzzle 2026. I'm giving you a series of lessons on the things you're going to need to understand when I give you my thoughts on the coming rapture. And remember, prophecy is like a puzzle. There are a lot of different pieces. They don't all go together. You gotta rightly divide. Um, some said they believe he's coming this year. Now, hey, I hope it is this year, and I'm good with that. Personally, the dates, the things that I came up with didn't fit right. Next year fits like a glove, and but I'm good for tonight. If he wants to come tonight, I'm good with that. So, all right, tonight. Now we talked about. You tell at the end from the beginning. We talked about the 6 days of creation. We've got the time, 6 p.m. We've got the day, Saturday night at 6 p.m., which is Sunday. That's when creation started, so that's when this thing's going to end. We talked about, we talked about the fact that Tishrei 1 is most likely the day, the month and the day of creation, the beginning of it, and which means it will end on that same date. So, all right. Let's see, what else did we talk? Oh, and then the next day, part 2, we talked about 2520. The 2020 days, that's very important if you're going to understand these timelines. The tribulation is not measured in years like we measure years. It's 2,520 days, and we talked about that last week. Go and watch those if you haven't. Make sure you understand what we talked about. Tonight, all I wanted to do is briefly share with you the truth of the Jewish wedding, and you'll see lots of things in the Bible about the wedding, and the types are there, the prophetic types. The Jewish wedding was interesting, and you'll find that. Let's see, what chapter is that? Anyway, John 14, 1 through 6. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself. That can be understood very, very good with the Jewish wedding. And in the Jewish wedding, the young man would propose to his bride. He'd have a contract in his pocket. She would sign that contract because her parents would be involved as well, and they would become espoused. It was a legal binding contract. And this is what happens when you and I get saved. We become the espoused bride of Christ. That young man would go back to his father's house. He would build onto the house. And he did not decide the date of the wedding. The father decided. When the father saw that the house was almost done, he would let the son know with the blowing of trumpets to go get his bride. And the son and some of the groomsmen would ride down to the town, and a shout would be made, and she would grab her bags, and he would carry her out the door, and they would go to the Father's house, and then there would be a 7-day marriage supper. Now, that 7 days for us is the 7-year tribulation. What I want you to see here is the fact that um, the final 7 years of the church age, I believe, is not spent down here on the earth. I believe that bride is taken up in the 1993rd year of the church age. Church age is going to be 2,000 years. And I believe at the end of it, with 7 years remaining, we will be taken out of here. And I believe we'll be at the marriage supper for 7 years. And I could read you Revelation 19. And at the end of the 7 years, Christ gets on the white horse, and we get on our horses. And the Bible says the wife hath made herself ready. We're not the bride anymore. We're not the espoused bride anymore. We are now the wife. And the groom takes his bride to their new home, which is the kingdom age, the earth. And, okay, so see how that all fits? These are important pieces of the puzzle that are going to help you when I give my scenario. You'll want to know why I say that we're raptured 7 years prior to the end of the 2000th year. See, if he died in 32, 33 AD, then the end of the 6,000 years will be 2032 or 33. All right? Because remember now, we started the calendar in the wrong place. We started the New Testament clock at his birth, and that's a huge mistake. And the New Testament didn't begin at his birth. It began with, the year that he dies on the cross. Okay, renting the veil and all that. So, okay. So we're going to a wedding. There's going to be a 7-year ceremony. The church is taken from the earth and is going to be at the marriage supper for the final 7 years of the church age. During that same 7 years, the nation of Israel will be going through the 70th week of Daniel. And so there'll be two things happening, ticking down on the same clock. You see that? And the 6,000-year clock will be ticking. Interesting, huh? All right, I hope that's a help to you. And I know it's late, and we'll try to, we'll see what the schedule throws at us tomorrow. Do not as yet know if we're leaving tomorrow, going to be home tomorrow night, or it'll depend on my wife here, or if we're going to wait and leave Monday as we originally planned. So we'll see. All right. Put your comments below if you like. If you got a question, feel free to ask. This is part 3 of our series. It's going to go 9 or 10 parts, I'm sure, at least. And all right. So until next time, keep your eyes on them skies.